Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara, and if you're new here, welcome. And to my returning subscribers, thank you all so much for being here today. And today, I'll be talking about perfumes that are most likely that you would love to wear if you're busting out a workout or like breaking into a sweat at the gym. Bikini season is almost here and there's no stopping time. So these are my recommendations for scents that you could wear at the gym that will leave you feeling fresh, clean, and oh so good. And very, very refreshing too. First up on our list of gym scents that would surely keep you smelling fresh and clean during a workout is none other than from the house of Zara. This is my very first Zara perfume that I've ever purchased in my life. Because I've heard the hype all over YouTube and I said, let me give it a try. So this one, I really fell in love with this one because this reminds me of Dior's Blooming Bouquet. And I'm talking about none other than Nude Boquet from Zara. So this one is very shampooey, floral. You know those shampoos, like a freshly shampooed hair smell? This is what this one is. Very floral, very soapy, very fresh and very clean. Especially if you're using a floral lotion to go with this. This smells very feminine. And I'm sure your gym crush would be looking your way when they smell this on you. Yeah, this one really reminds me of Dior Blooming Bouquet. It smells really, really close to it. So I think this is a dupe for it. But you don't want to wear Dior to the gym. So this one is really, really good. And again, the notes on this one is lotus, jasmine, bergamot, and honeysuckle. So it's a little sweet, but more floral and fresh because of the bergamot. Yeah, so if you're feeling feminine that day and you're about to head to the gym, I would recommend from Zara. This is called Nude Bouquet. Okay, so that was the only floral that I would recommend because I don't really like wearing florals like when I go to the gym. Only if I'm in the mood for it, especially if it's like a little chilly or something like that in the air. And next up on our list is a perfume that I think would be also perfect for summer since it has like salty notes to it. And I think everybody could rock this one. And I'm talking about Soleil Passion from M.Micallef. This one is a little powdery, mandarin orange. And there's a sandalwood in this one. If you've smelled Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, this kind of reminds me of that. And this smells really good and fresh and clean and close to skin scent, if you know what I mean. So this is light and airy and giving that very clean smell on your skin. So Soleil Passion from M.Micallef has notes of pomegranate, mandarin orange, wild strawberry, water lily, lily of the valley, rose, musk, ambergris, and sandalwood. This will be a hit, especially on those days that are more warmer. So if you haven't smelled this one, I would really advise or recommend this to you to get your nose on this one. And this is Soleil Passion from the house of M.Micallef. And speaking of Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, the next one is, well, from Tom Ford. And this one is Eau Soleil Blanc. This one is very light and airy, and this is going to be perfect for like the transition from spring into the summertime. Because this is a little bit airy and it kind of smells like sunscreeny. This is actually perfect for the beach as well. But this is so good. I like wearing this to the gym, especially if I know I'm going to be sweating a lot. Because this feels very chic still and it just smells so good. So, Eau de Soleil Blanc has notes of bitter orange, neroli, bergamot, citron, pistachio, petitgrain, cardamom, pink pepper, caraway, tuberose, Tunisian orange, blossom, ilang-ilang, jasmine, geranium, coconut, vanilla, tonka bean, amber, and benzoin. So of all those of all those notes that are listed, the only thing that I could smell in this one is the bergamot, the pistachio, ilang-ilang, coconut, a little bit of the tonka bean, but mostly the amber and the benzoin. Because this is really airy. Very airy, light, a little bit citrusy, but not so much. Ah, it's just wonderful. So if you haven't tried or smelled this one, go to your local Sephora or Macy's or whatever and sample this one. Again, this one is from Tom Ford and this is Eau Soleil Blanc. As a lot of you may know, if you're following me on Instagram, I sometimes post like gym videos and all that on my stories. So I really love working out, and I try to practice plant-based diet if I could, because it just works for me. And I'm not telling you to do it, but try it and see if you like it. Because like for me, I get my gains like sticking to the plant-based diet. And so for our next one, this one is no stranger for the hype and all that, because this is very clean, very airy, very beautiful. And I'm talking about none other than from the house of Jo Malone, and this is Wood Sage and Sea Salt. This one is one of my top favorites when I go to the gym. Ah, so pretty. This is like chic and very pretty, airy, a little bit citrusy, but intoxicating too at the same time without invading people's space, especially the gym. Like sometimes it's a little crowded because everybody wants to get on their summer body by summer. So yeah, this one, very, very beautiful. And Wood Sage and Sea Salt has notes of sea salt, sage, grapefruit, ambrette, and seaweed. So this is a little ozonic, salty, beachy, very, very beautiful, perfect for the San Diego weather. So if you haven't tried this, I would highly recommend for you to get your nose on this one. And again, this is from Jo Malone, and this one is Wood Sage and Sea Salt. Okay, so next up on our list, this is something different. Out of all my gym scents, this one, I didn't really find anything or anywhere to put this one because, I don't know. I just have nowhere to use it for. And this is the only vanilla on this list because I know there's a lot of you that love the scent of vanilla. And sometimes I do crave vanilla from time to time. And I think this one is perfect for working out and when you're at the gym, like, and you're breaking out into a sweat, and it will not cause like smelling like body odor or something like that. And I'm talking about none other from the house of Burberry, and this is Burberry Goddess. Burberry Goddess, like as everybody knows, is lavender, cacao, and vanilla, basically. So according here, the notes are vanilla, lavender, cacao, ginger, vanilla, caviar, and vanilla absolute. So this all vanillas, but then it doesn't get too cloyingly sweet, if you know what I mean, because sometimes vanilla tends to do that, like if we're talking about the Kayali's or some stuff like that. This one is fresh, airy because of the ginger and the lavender. Very, very pretty. So again, like if you haven't smelled this, which I doubt, get your nose on this one. And if you're feeling a little bit flirty and girly to the gym, this one is a hit. And this is a Burberry Goddess. Okay, so next up on our list is one for my Baccarat Rouge lovers and of that sort. And this one has been hyped up. Everybody smelled this one already probably. And I'm not gonna make a big introduction for this one. And if you're feeling or craving that Baccarat Rouge scent, but not being too overpowering, because sometimes Baccarat Rouge with that's a beast mode like perfume, and this is a good alternate to it. So I'm talking about none other than from Ariana Grande, and this one is Cloud. So Cloud is like I said, a little sweeter version of Baccarat Rouge, and this has been hyped up all over YouTube, TikTok, and all that. Everybody loves this perfume, and then they came out with the intense version like Baccarat Rouge did. So yeah, this one's so pretty. Ariana Grande's Cloud has notes of lavender, pear, bergamot, whipped cream, praline, coconut, vanilla orchid, musk, and woody notes. But on the skin, this is very airy, a little bit vanillic. Lavender is there. It's very, very pretty. It's the whipped cream that I smell that it brings out the sweetness on this one, not vanilla. I'm sorry. It's the whipped cream. Yeah, and like this is like very ambroxan like heavy on this one because this is very, very airy when you smell this one. Yeah, and you could wear this without like worrying of smelling like body odor and stuff like that because that's disgusting. So yeah, this one is a hit and it's very, very affordable. So if you haven't tried this one yet, my recommendation is Cloud by Ariana Grande. And since we're talking about airy perfumes, this one has been heavy on my rotation when I head out to the gym because it's very, very clean and fresh, and it just like energizes you when you're working out, and you know, like when you get a whiff of it, it smells so good. And I'm talking about none other than from the house of Calvin Klein. And this is Eternity Air for women. This one is very affordable, so you could get your hands on this at any store, basically. So Eternity Air is citrusy, airy, very clean, very sporty, if I should say. Like, you know how men have Allure Home Sport or stuff like that. This one, take that like vibe and put it into a woman's perfume, and you got Eternity Air. So Eternity Air has notes of ozonic notes, means that's beachy, watery notes, and then grapefruit, blackcurrant, peony, pear, lily of the valley, musk, cedar, and ambergris. So this is very, very fresh and very skin friendly, and it doesn't turn sour on the skin because a lot of perfumes that they say that, oh, this and this is that, but then when you spray and you sweat a little, it smells very sour on your skin. Not this one. This stays fresh and clean and a little intoxicating, to be honest, because it smells so good. So yeah, if you sweat out a lot when you're working out, I would highly recommend for you to try this one. And this is from Calvin Klein, and this is Eternity Air. Okay, so next up on this list of gym scents that I do recommend, this one is one of my most like bright, I should say citrusy and very skin friendly scent that I would recommend to you guys. When I first smelled this, I didn't thought that I would like this one. And then I sprayed it on my skin, went to the gym, and magical. This one is none other than from the house of Tiffany and Company, and this is Tiffany and Love. This one is a little earthy, a little woody. Yeah, fresh, clean, just all around pretty. It's like a clean girl scent. This has notes of grapefruit, basil, neroli, cedar, vetiver, and sequoia. The sequoia tree. So it's a little woody, but the bergamot stays on top of this one. This is really, really fresh. That basil note in there gives it a little bit of green, but not too herbal. It's just so pretty. Very casual, very fresh. And if you're sweating, this doesn't do a chemical reaction to your sweat and the toxins that are coming out of your body. So this is really, really pretty. Again, if you haven't tried this one, I would highly recommend Tiffany and Love from Tiffany and Company. Okay, so we're down to our final two perfumes that I would recommend for you to try if you're a gym goer or living a very active lifestyle. And this one took me by surprise because I didn't thought that this would be possible to be worn at the gym, but actually it does. And I, I got a few compliments wearing this perfume. And I'm talking about none other than from the house of Hermès. And this is Eau de Merveilles Blue. So this one is a little bit of aquatic. It has sea notes in it. It's very blue. Yeah, this has only 3 notes in it. It's the ozonic notes, which is aquatic or marine smelling or like the sea. And then this one has woody notes and patchouli. That's about it. This is very, very, very pretty. Smells so good, fresh, clean, and it has that Hermes DNA to it. Like if you own any Hermes perfumes, you know that note that they have that stands out and tells you that it's Hermes. This one has that. I got this one in Japan while I was living there, and this blew my mind away. This is very, very pretty. Very aquatic, like watery, very blue. Like if a blue is a color, this would be it. So yeah, if you haven't got your nose on this one, I would highly recommend for you to try Eau Merveilles Blue from Hermès. And lastly, on our list of gym scents that you could rock out when you're breaking a sweat or working out is none other than from the house of Yves Saint Laurent from the Libre collection, and this one is Libre Absolu Platine. And this one from the Libre line, this is the one that smells different from everything. This one has lavender, aldehydes. It's fresh, a bit citrusy, but yeah, this one smells really, really good, especially on skin. And don't worry about the aldehydes. This is not like your Coco Chanel aldehydes that will like choke you out. No, this one's very airy. Smells so good. And it's a little vanillic, but not like the Libre line. That's vanilla overkill. This one's, it leans fresh and very, very good on the skin, or skin friendly if I may say so. Very, very pretty. So Libre Absolu Platine has notes of aldehydes, bergamot, mandarin orange, lavender, blue lavender, orange blossom, vanilla, and amber. Yeah, this is like Burberry Goddess, but put a little bit of citrus on it. So pretty. This is what I wear like if I want to stunt, like stunt at the gym. So good. Very, very pretty. Yeah, so if you haven't smelled this one yet, I would highly recommend for you to try from Yves Saint Laurent, and this one is Libre Absolu Platine. And that wraps up our video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. And to my returning subscribers, again, thank you all so much. I am so in awe with your responses for like perfumes that I put out in review that nobody's talking about. And I want to make sure that I pull out things that I have from my collection that are like not usually what other YouTubers are talking about, and that may be budget friendly to a lot. But then these are like stunning, stunning perfumes. So again, my name is Lara, and thank you all so much for being here. And I will catch you on the next one. Have a great weekend. Mwah.